of this shit is truly my fault. All because I wanted to be an asshole and try to cure dementia. Hi, I'm
Craig
from the LSTNT Podcast Network. It is my pleasure and honor to welcome you to Movies from Memory. On this podcast, you'll hear hosts
Dante
and
Art
and
Craig
try through a haze of smoke and alcohol to remember an important or nostalgic movie we haven't seen in several years. We are a little vulgar and insensitive, but that's just our sense of humor, and it all comes from a passion and love of movies. Nay, cinema. Tonight is Hollywood's classic 1999 film called
Deep Blue Sea,
starring
LL Cool J as Preacher.
And,
Others.
as always, please
Like, comment, and subscribe.
And don't forget to check the bottoms of your popcorn buckets for holes. Someone might put their dick in there.
Hey guys, we're in Destiny's Child because right now we're Kelly Rowland.
Are we going to talk about kitty cats or just the movie?
Bro, I'm in that wiener schnitzel state of mind right now, dog. It's just what it is, guys.
That's baller.
Some schnitz. I'm waiting on you.
You guys want me to turn this off and restart it, or...?
No, it's okay.
Here we fucking go. Uh-oh. Is that a shark attack I hear?
That one's great.
It's pretty good.
Wait, where's... You know which one I'm going to need for tonight. Oh, here it is. That's going to be in heavy rotation.
Stand that one. You're free. Alright, I'm ready when you guys are.
Fuck you. Oh, let me answer this.
Like an old rotary phone.
Yeah.
Hey
No,
guys,
that's something else.
I might not mentally be ready for this,
Yeah, no. I'm not either. It's the
What, because
heat.
of all the chili fries?
Yeah, I'm about to chili shit my pants.
Look at that. That's, for most people, like 5 or 6 bites.
Well, just feel free to...
And he did it in one.
Feel free to just, input as much as you can. Alright. Yeah, let's just go at it. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Movies from Memory, the show where we do our best to recall movies from memory. I am your host.
Oh, that's why we... Is that why you called it
Yeah,
that?
very clever. I'm your host, Dante. With me, as always, is my colleague, cohort, and co-conspirator, Mr. Craig.
Hoi, hoi.
Returning champion, Artemio.
Oi, boy.
And the film today here at the cinema is going to be
I don't have the air horn.
1999's Deep Blue Sea. We got our popcorn, we got our sodas, we got our chili
Jujubes.
fries.
Deepest, bluest.
Some
My hat is like a
jujubes.
shark's fin.
Some chili cheese fries. Deepest, bluest. My hat is like a shark's fin.
We're going to learn all
No,
about
not head.
great white sharks
We'll get to it
today,
later.
and why you shouldn't genetically engineer them, because that's always bad news.
Well,
Yeah. Usually bad news.
Yeah.
I've heard a few people it's gone great.
As always, remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you can. Smash that notification button. Smash it, smash it.
I can hear the notification button breaking.
Yeah, through the computer, through the glass.
Mhm.
All right, so...
you have to start doing the fucking Austin, like that crash.
Yeah, that's what I want.
Jim Ross.
Oh my god!
And Lawler. Oh my God, Ken! All right.
And that's the bottom line.
Before we talk about the film Deep Blue Sea...
It's Sting! Okay, that's something else.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's pretty relevant now, right? I mean, he's
Yeah.
back.
Also, probably doesn't have a lot of shit to do. He's also our guest star.
Yeah, the Stinger.
Sting is as a guest
The
star
Stinger
today.
is just off camera
Unfortunately,
right now.
he doesn't
just
say
off
a lot.
mic.
He doesn't have a mic. So
Yeah.
all of us do state-of-the-art mics right now.
He was supposed to bring his own, but
Headsets.
that's what it is.
Yeah.
Before we start to talk about this picture, we're going to
Corey,
bring
do we
you
have
back.
a mic for Sting?
Going to bring you back to the distant year of 1999.
Okay.
Oh, what a great year.
Y2J.
Y2J was going. I mean, actually, I take it back. That wasn't a great year because I was living in fucking mortifying fear
every day of what will happen when Y2K
The
happens.
computers are just going to stop.
My
man.
computers. My Windows 93 was not going to work.
Well, my family pulled out their 401k to buy a bunch of rice, beans, and water.
Gold.
So we
That's
were good to
cool.
go. We were good to go.
Yeah, I was underground for a year and a half
Well, that's the first
after
time I met you.
Y2K, and then I didn't realize till I came up
I was
to
one
the
of the
surface.
rescue,
The computers
one of the
were
rescue
fine.
divers that was like, "Hey, you can come out."
One of the rescue divers.
It's safe.
That's
All right, yeah.
Like,
So
"No,
there's a
the
lot
war's
of
still going on.
there's a lot of paranoia here in the year 1999.
Yeah,
Uh,
scary time.
But there's still sexy people around.
Oh,
And
that's good to
1999's sexiest man alive was Richard Gere. I feel like we've said Richard
No,
Gere
you've said that
multiple
before, bro.
times.
There's no
He
way
was.
it's
I think he
doubled
was sexiest man of the year from like 1982 until 2021 and counting.
I think I have said that before.
So
But he's been multiple.
Is there any-
He's won it multiple times.
In 1999, what the fuck was Richard Gere in 99?
I don't
He was
know,
banging?
man. I don't know why
He
he's
was
so sexy.
banging?
I'm looking at him, and he has kind of like.
Oh,
salt
he's in
and
like the
pepper hair.
first night or whatever with fucking Sean Connery. You feel me?
Yeah, I mean he's not.
my
he's nothing
God.
to write home to mom about.
Oh,
not
bro,
even-
no
it's
way,
not
man.
even a piece.
No,
Oh,
I
you know
remember
what it
that
was?
at the time. That was like
This isn't even
women
American
were
Hey,
Hey,
Richard
hey,
Gere.
I think that man was in the Mothman prophecy.
Oh,
that's
dang.
what, that's what they're like.
Wasn't
Everybody
that
saw that.
Costner?
They're like, ooh, this
why is that
motherfucker's
him?
so sexy.
No, dude, he was like the DILF of that era for sure.
Oh,
He was already silver foxed, but still not
Nah,
old
dude.
looking though. Just
Maybe
the
it's because
silver
I'm a
hair.
little Mexicano. I got that fucking Antonio Banderas all
Oh
day.
my
Maybe
God.
Well, I'm not
same
saying who
birthday.
I thought was sexy. I'm just saying that was like a thing. at
I'm
the
just
time.
saying I get.
I'm not
it.
attracted to
If
that.
they pulled
but-
me and my people, it would have been a different sexiest
Yeah.
man of the year.
I feel you on that though, Antonio. Yeah,
I
I
feel
mean
like
he
he's
might have
kind
won
of-
like '98 though.
He's kind of
you know
a
what I mean?
piece, though.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's a
bro,
piece,
from
yeah. An L piece.
I was gonna say Brotherhood of the Vampire. What is it? Fucking
Mask of Zorro.
Mask of Zorro's dope, but he was also in a Interview with the Vampire, where he's like the guy who's like,
yeah.
"I'll suck on this girl's
Shit.
titties if you suck on it with me."
He keeps talking about sucking on girls'
He
titties.
does
They're
some
like, bro, we're
vampires,
vampires.
yeah,
We suck
usually-
their blood, not their titties.
Usually they're
Oh
bad.
shit! I misunderstood.
I'm in the wrong place.
I thought they were
Oh,
juice
my
It's
boxes.
like I want to suck your memories.
We're sucking what? I just wanted the titties.
So in 1999, some of the top songs that came out.
We don't have sexiest woman.
Oh yeah.
I think it was still.
It's still Richard Gere.
It's still Richard
Okay.
Gere.
That's
Here, let
fair.
me look it up.
probably like Julia Roberts.
So '99 too had a bunch of good shit. Wasn't
Julia Roberts
Wasn't
was around a lot in quite a few films.
yeah, she was alive. That's true. Was Wild Wild West out at that point? Was it '99 or no? That was probably 2001, huh?
It was
I don't
right
know,
around
that's like,
then.
that's how I figure.
So that would've
my
been,
life is before Wild Wild West. And
Yeah.
After Wild Wild West.
So
I always think
99
Holy
when I
shit.
think about
Ni-
what a year is, I think of what film was Kevin Kline in.
Oh,
I
Matrix!
Okay.
Matrix was '99.
I just looked up.
think it was.
I just
yeah.
looked up the sexiest woman alive in 1999.
Yeah.
Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Oh shit! Okay, I
Not
sign
even
off on
close.
that.
I think it's
I'm into
funny that she has to be like somewhere in her 20s.
I thought it was Chelsea
there.
Yeah.
And
I was
Richard
gonna
Gere
put-
is in his 50s.
Yeah,
at
isn't that
point.
weird?
I was gonna put $100 on Chelsea.
It's the difference between men and women.
Yeah.
I think you'd have a better chance with Bill. The basketball
Is that,
reference.
I was just gonna say.
Yeah, so some of
Chelsea Clinton.
the
Sorry,
songs,
Chelsea.
the number one Billboard
Chelsea Clinton.
pop song.
Was it still Seal Kissed by a Rose?
No, that's like in the early or mid 90s.
No, but it but it holds on. Like it holds.
That's
the
a good
dream,
point.
Yeah,
The Dream Never
dream
Died.
never dies. Thank you.
I'm still
So
singing it.
you're saying number one song in '99?
In 1999 was "Believe" by Cher.
That song did
Believe?
fuck.
Yeah.
That
And
song
then
did
number
fuck.
2 is "No Scrubs" by TLC.
Oh fuck
Dude,
yeah!
I'm not even.
What? I don't know.
I'm
What's
not,
Believe?
I'm not even bullshitting with
Do
you
you
guys.
believe in love after love? Greg?
Oh, is it that?
It was the
Oh,
first
okay,
one that
okay.
had like auto tune,
Auto-tune,
like
yeah.
in a pop song.
Also, some honorable mentions.
But dude, that TLC one.
Yeah,
I'm
that
not
was a
bullshitting-
great
I'm
song.
not bullshitting with you guys this morning because I was trying to stay awake during my drive. I was listening to that one, and then after that, I went to the diss track "No Pigeons" by fucking Sporty Thieves.
Oh, I
I
remember.
They
remember
both
that.
hold
I
up. They both
First
hold
time
up.
off of
They
like
both hold
Napster.
up.
It's like
Yeah,
diss
yeah,
track on
LimeWire.
TLC.
Yeah,
Honorable mentions for some songs that also came out that year.
Was Thriller still on
it's
there?
like Californication that year. Or something
Every
like that?
Morning by Sugar Ray.
Oh, there we go.
Let's go, bro! I want to shout at the top of my lungs how much. I love
So if you listeners have heard before, you probably know Art One of his favorite artists is Sugar Ray.
They should have named that tour
And he
for
loves
MILFs
that.
and art.
And he loves that's so obscure. I love the like Miami song that you showed us.
The
or,
Miami?
or Coconut Island.
Coconut Bay.
Coconut Bay. That's
That
what
shit
it
will
is.
get stuck in your head. Look up that song
God.
by Sugar Ray.
It'll get stuck in your head every morning.
Amazing song.
Everybody hear it for Sugar Ray.
Livin' La Vida Loca by Ricky Martin.
Oh,
that's
fuck
an
yeah,
earworm,
bro. That
too.
song does fuck.
Fucks,
No.
yeah. You owe me a coke.
Are you serious?
Fucking awful.
Are you serious? I thought that
Live
was...
in La Vida
When I'm not
Loca.
bullshitting with you guys. I did not know a lot about music at that age. I think
Yeah.
I was like in 7th
But you do
grade.
now.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying when I first heard that song by Ricky Martin, I thought it was like not a metal song, but I thought it was like a
You
hard
thought
rock
it was
song.
metal.
I was like,
I like hard rock. You're
was
like, this is a little bit hard-edged rock for me,
It's like
but...
living la vida loca
Yeah.
or whatever.
Cause her skin's the color mocha.
And I was like, ooh, let me taste.
oh my god.
All Star by Smash Mouth came out.
That's still a banger though, dude.
Oh,
that's
that's
off.
good.
That's running off Mystery Man.
There
Dude.
you go. That just hits different.
That song hits different
And
every
then,
time I hear it.
Yeah, Craig, you mentioned before, Red Hot Chili Peppers,
Red
Scar
Chili
Tissue
Pepper.
came out.
Oh, Scar Tissue.
That song
okay.
is farts, bro. Have you guys listened to that one lately?
Get
I like
out of
that
here,
one.
bro.
But
Get
you're saying
out.
it's a
I'm
dookie,
trolling.
it's a
I'm
mud
trolling.
pie.
You're
This shit
trolling,
mud
bro.
pie.
Not very good. 1999, some video games that came out.
Tony Hawk Pro Skater.
Dude,
100%,
first
man.
one at the top of the list. Thank you, Tony
was?
Hawk's Pro
Don't worry about me,
Skater.
baby.
That
I'm
was
just
a good
knowledgeable
one.
about 99 full.
99.
Driver came out on PlayStation.
Oh,
You
that
guys
was
remember
like
that
people
the one
don't
where you
know.
pick up escorts?
That was great.
Never mind.
No, it was just like a driving game, like not necessarily racing.
Man, it
was
sounds
driving.
so fun.
one? You just
Oh,
drive
wow.
around. I
It
think
was
you're
dope.
like a driver for, like somebody does a bank heist and then you...
I think
Get
I
him
know
out
you
of
did a
there.
lot of stunts.
Do you have like a
Is that what it
snoozing
was?
sound on
Yeah.
that
Remembering
soundboard?
the
Do you have like a
story?
snoozing sound?
Yeah. Yeah, it
God.
seems like a life of a driving instructor or something.
Here you go, Art.
If the whole game... You gotta pay $50 to play as like
There
a
you
teacher driver.
That's fun.
And then Super Smash Bros, the original.
Oh, dude,
That
100%.
came out
On
in
N64.
64.
100%.
Yeah, and Art, you were Jigglypuff for life.
Oh,
Are
dude,
you?
I'm still jiggling.
Crazy
cool.
Taxi
But
comes
for a different
out.
reason.
Oh, Crazy Taxi, dude, these are great games.
Also, Ape Escape.
When did Nights
at
Before
least at the
Dreams come
time,
out?
that was a good one too.
Was this before or after Bloody Roar?
Oh, this
my
is after,
God.
man. And then finally, to really just put it in perspective, the 1999 NBA Finals. It is the Spurs versus the Knicks. The Spurs
can't say
take
that.
it
The
in
Knicks.
4 games to 1.
I thought you
Wow.
said Knicks, bro. I thought
That
you said
was the
Knicks. I was
year
like, don't say
David
that.
Robinson and Tim Duncan.
Very nice.
The beginning of the
Greg.
Tim Duncan era.
Yep.
So they had both together for a little bit of
Pretty
time.
baller, outrageous. Yeah. And
Straight
Popovich
baller.
was the coach for that one. So,
Papa bitch.
yeah. For all of
Was
you,
he also hosting Tales from the Crypt at the same time or no? Was that before?
He
or
could
after?
have been.
You know what I know.
just double
He
check.
looks like
Yeah.
it now.
That's a lot of work. Busy man.
I was
Busy
just double
schedule.
check.
All right, so we're finally here, guys. We're finally back.
We are now back to the year 1999.
That-
Travel with us.
Ooh. The running time for this picture is 1 hour,
Not long
45 minutes. It never
Of
ends.
bliss.
A little bit of the cast. We got Samuel L. Jackson, Thomas Jane,
You got Mikey Rapp.
LL Cool J,
snitch of
Michael
the NBA.
Rappaport.
Ladies love Cool James.
Uh,
oh, Michael Rappaport.
Stellan Skarsgård is in
What?
this, surprisingly, yeah. And
Oh, wow. Fans really like
quite the
Stellan.
cast. It was released July 28th,
Still on
1999.
skateboard.
I like Stellan Skarsgård as, what is he, like Davy Jones? Or no, he's Bootstrap Bill in Pirates of the Caribbean.
I don't like him in Goodwill Hunting. That's all.
He was a baller in Goodwill.
He's in Good Will Hunting?
I
He's
think
just kind
so.
of a
He was the
smart boy.
math. He was the math professor.
If I'm not mistaken, it's connected to Avengers.
that
That's true. Listen to our recent
Goodwill.
episode on Good Will Hunting, by the way. We do not mention Stellan at all in that
Yeah, we don't.
episode, but
we don't.
He's
mention
in the
that
movie.
name, but he is there.
you have to hear this episode to know that we knew that Stellan was in it.
So,
Was
folks.
that I'm sorry. Was that the one you guys did without me?
Yeah, but
Oh, cool. Yeah,
you were there. You were there in
No,
spirit.
I was really excited about.
And we do
hearing
mention
about
that,
it.
and I think that was the one where
you were
caught in
played
traffic.
hooky,
Is
right?
it the one that it's like the least most views?
Exactly.
Oh, wow.
That's the one.
That's one of the leads.
So we're finally here, fellas. Deep Blue Sea. What do you remember? Artie, what do you remember from the Shark movie? Go.
I gotta let you know, guys. I remember this movie beat for beat.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, no.
Okay,
Did you
well,
just
start us
see it?
out, but try to.
You
we
just
don't have
saw
to
it?
like get every beat. Just
Why'd
Well,
you
no,
watch
no,
it this morning?
No, Craig. What do you remember from this?
LL Cool J, and there's a shark coming after him in the water.
So
I remember
it's the whole plot.
Okay, so isn't it about... Yeah, you said genetically engineered sharks.
Yeah.
And aren't
they
they in like an
engineered or are they
underwater base?
Yes.
Or am I tripping about that?
Yeah, it's
they
an
are,
underwater
right?
compound.
Where they have 3 sharks that they've...
So let me lace you up.
Like-
let me lace you up real quick. Let me lace you up.
Are they sharks with frickin' laser beams on their heads?
It's a what's it called? A
If they
side
ever-
movie from Austin Powers. It's why it shocked me.
Yes.
It starts with like a couple, just how any movie starts. Couple teenagers on a boat, chilling, smiling. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Girls,
I feel that.
topless.
Vibing.
I don't know if they're topless, but the girls in bikinis, boys drinking.
What kind
beers.
of titties were they? Can you describe her titties?
I can describe his titties.
Okay, that's actually better.
Svelte.
So he's looking pretty svelte.
Looking real tasty.
That's cool.
So-
And then there's a girl with him. Okay. Anyway,
So is there a
sharks.
shark in this
Girls are more the
scenario?
chud.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
chum.
Or the chum. They're more the chum.
Chud was your nickname in high school.
So everybody's partying.
Okay.
Everybody's partying.
Uh-huh.
Like, holy
Okay,
Toledo.
Smarty, go to a party.
Oh, holy Toledo, who's that there? And then it's
Ladies
like
love.
they get
Is it
shark
ladies
attacked.
love?
Everybody gets
Oh,
killed,
oh.
if I'm not mistaken. But they get
Yeah.
saved by, I believe it's Thomas Jane, who's like the shark wrangler.
So
That's what people call him
I-
around town.
I'm like kind of remembering that.
He
where it's
wears
like a
Wranglers,
fake
too,
out
the
where
whole
you
It's
think
only like the
gonna
first
be
like 2-3 minutes.
Yeah.
He's the
It's a very
Quint.
Jaws
pretty
situation,
much.
like
He's a
setup
shark
kind of thing.
whisperer.
Yeah.
And he just keeps putting his mouth on the water. He keeps going.
Oh my god.
That's the way he talks to him.
He goes up and
Because
goes.
they can't hear him.
They can't hear so good because sharks
You
don't
want
have
me to
ears.
get the shark?
They don't
catch
got the
the shark?
ears. And they can't hear above water, so he's got to put his mouth in water.
So he's like a
Mhm.
shark wrangler or something.
Yeah, so he shoots.
He's a shark fucker. They call him shark fucker, right?
You did the wolf howl, dude.
And that was an
Calm
accident.
down, dog.
That was
You
an
gotta
accident. I
calm
tried to
down.
cover it with the water splash.
Oh,
I thought that was
Did
my
not mean the
asshole.
wolf. So they're genetically engineered sharks mixed with wolf.
But we don't. So all we know is that there was
That's
a
why I
shark
played
attack,
the wolf.
and then Thomas Jane like fucking
Well, we've seen the whole
tranquilizes
thing.
one of them.
Yeah, but we know exactly. And I'm sure the person listening to
Yeah.
that was what
brings
the
him
movie
back
is.
to.
So the shark fucker does what?
Okay, go ahead. No, go ahead.
Okay, so they got the underwater compound, and one of the sharks goes missing, right? That's what you were saying.
Wait, so there's the shark attack on the people. Thomas Jane saves them, and then is there? Then does the movie like follow Thomas Jane?
I think it cuts
Yeah.
back to like the next day, and they're like, "Oh yeah, we finally caught her," or some shit like that. Because I think they have investors, which is fucking Samuel L. Jackson and some other people.
He's a
They
silver
land-
fox.
There's some
They like
motherfucking
land
sharks.
on that
This
little
movie.
that little island or whatever.
He's got the white hair. You remember?
Sam does?
Yeah.
Does he?
And like a white goatee.
Or is that
Salt-
Black Snake
it's salt and
Mountain?
pepper.
That's Black Snake Mountain.
It could be. I might agree with Salt and Pepper, but I don't think it was like full white.
It wasn't
bro.
full white, but
he was
anyway,
not.
yeah,
He was
yeah.
not
Oh,
Black
didn't
Colonel
Salt and
Sanders.
Pepper have a hit in 1999?
And that's when so the whole thing is like they're there because they're doing experiments on the sharks, right?
Because they're trying to
for old timers disease.
yes,
Is that what it is?
yeah.
Or Alzheimer's.
Oh wait, that's
That's why they're
why
like
they're doing tests
genetically
on sharks?
freaking the sharks. That's why they're like changing them so they can
They're mind fucking. them.
so they can do
mind
tests
fucking
on them.
Oh my
So,
And then but they make them super.
they're kind of like they're inspired by Chris Angel
How
because
could you
they
not
make
be?
those sharks mind freaks.
No, so I'd be so bold.
Is how I interpreted
So I'm
the
being
film.
so bold. You think
If
about,
I may humbly say
think
so.
about how many magical things the sharks did.
I don't remember that.
Preach.
They swam backwards. They jumped over fences. They did a whole bunch of shit. Right?
You're right.
They were mind freaked by these guys.
Yeah.
I can confirm they were mind freaked.
I dare say, Chris
Yeah,
Angel
go ahead.
might have ripped off Deep Blue Sea. Mind freak angle. He's
Now,
like,
you're saying I did not know that.
Wallaces might
So you're
have learned
right.
a thing or two.
well, no,
was-
because
he copied them.
No, I'm sorry. I'm basing this because I saw him swim backwards once.
Chris Angel, yeah. But then again, your mind could have been freaked when you saw that.
You saw him
Which
rip
it was,
apart a
which it
baby
was.
seal in the water one time.
He ate baby seals for a year to like get in the head space of a shark.
Totally well.
So I think what happens is they cut back to him like reeling in the shark. He's like, "Hey, wow, we let this guy out again, huh?" And he's
That's
We should
Thomas
stop
Jane.
doing this.
Thomas Jane.
Yeah, we
and he's
should
talking
really
to a
stop
lady
doing
who's
this.
like, "Hey."
She's like a
she's like
scientist
Australian or
something,
British
right?
or something like
Hey,
that.
good day.
What you
Tom.
think
tell
this
me-
is? What you think
We're
this is,
letting all the
love?
sharks out.
You think we got these sharks out here for nothing, eh?
You think I'll let another shark out?
And
He's
then-
like, man, I love it. Australian bird.
But
He's like, got such a beautiful
Doesn't he
accent.
keep-
He's from Austria.
He's like, these guys are kind of freaky deaky. I know you guys are mind freaking them. I've heard about a guy in fucking Las Vegas who did a lot of mind freak shit.
Can we say that
I've
Thomas
seen it.
Jane is just
How many-
on point in this movie?
Yeah.
I mean, he looks like
And so
Burt
he-
Reynolds in Deliverance.
He looks like a
leather-
hot body boy.
like a
is what he
leather
looks like.
vest.
He's very
on,
hot, leather
pants.
clad. So he takes a boat to Las Vegas.
Finds a mind freak, brings him back to help out the
wait,
sharks
wait,
with
wait.
Alzheimer's, and then we finish the movie.
And that's it, pretty
so-
much. Okay, well, you guys, thanks for joining us.
We're all wrapped up.
We will see you next time on Movies from Memory.
So they bring. I guess we can talk
Backing
about was
myself
it
up.
Mr. LL Cool J at some point. He's like,
Ladies love
Hold on,
it.
hold on,
Ladies love cool names.
because we're
No,
getting a
it's-
little too ahead of ourselves.
Are we? I
We
mean,
have to
it's-
build to Ella.
Okay. fair
Because
enough.
Samuel L. Jackson shows up, like Dante's saying, with stark white hair.
He looks like
Flowing
he looks like Gandalf in the second or third film when he becomes the White Wizard.
And he's like, "Where's the sharks?" No, he's like,
Show me
he's
the
like, "I'm
sharks."
investigating."
Fly, you
He's like, "So
fools.
show me the research. Show me the research or whatever, right?"
And they're like, we're going to show you
they're,
some sharks.
they're showing everybody. Then if I'm not,
We
dude,
got
does
Shaq
Michael
research,
Rappaport-
but they keep
does he-
breaking
Does he
out
not
and eating people.
have a red goatee in this?
Sam Jackson does?
No, Michael Rappaport. He's pretending
Does
to be
he?
Irish in this movie.
Were
He's
there-
a ginger, bro.
They're two potato heads, so I think they just interchange what's going on. Sometimes
they
one
all
has
look
a
the
stark
same.
white hair. Sometimes the other one has a goatee.
Samuel Jackson and Michael Rappaport switch roles halfway through the film.
Yeah.
Yeah, they pull
Nobody's
those
the
fucking.
wiser.
And no one notices.
It's always sunny for.
Lethal Weapon.
Yeah,
You
so
don't do it
Michael
right, you don't do
Rappaport
it
is, he's like the streetwise guy, right, in this one? Oh, no, that's every movie he's in.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's
Oh, man,
streetwise
it's
and
gonna
tough,
It's gonna
and-
get nutty in a second.
And he
'cause
says
I-
a lot of curse words. Isn't that
So
weird?
you're
Kind of
right.
a departure for
Yeah,
Rappaport.
yeah.
So D, I get what you're saying now. You want to push it because there's a lot more going on, like in the second and third acts. So characters are introduced. They bring the shark back. You find out that they're that lady. I forget her name, but she's
It's
the one that's
it's the
running
good
it.
day mate Australian
Is she-
scientist.
yeah, I
right?
forget.
But
yeah.
but she's the reason that because it's like her dad had
Alzheimer's,
Stupid
yeah. So,
fucking
yeah.
dad.
Yeah, she's like,
Wait,
Dad,
she-
quit being so stupid.
The doctor's like, idiot, he has Alzheimer's, he's not stupid.
And
Why are you
she's
such
like,
a
oh,
bitch
his
to your dad?
brain-
He kept saying, but
So
But that's
she's
the
a
reason
scientist?
She's messing with the sharks.
yeah, she
Okay.
had,
She's
and she
some
said she says some kind of gnarly she does some gnarly
I don't believe in science, I just read
Does it-
religious books.
She's
Smart.
yeah, she's talking about Ezekiel. She's like, and the
Oh
wrath of
my
man.
Yeah, the righteous.
So
The path of the
So
righteous
Sam
man.
Jackson's character comes on there because he's an
And maybe he's
investor.
the righteous
He's
man.
trying to figure out what's going on,
Anyone?
and
He
you
is
get
the
like
brother,
introduced to
Steve.
everybody. You get introduced to the cook, who's played by LL Cool J. This maybe
Who might
the
steal
smoothest person.
buttery, chef.
Is
on
he
all
one of the
series.
greatest cook or chef characters in film history?
Might be.
Maybe second to Ratatouille.
I don't know because I think
It's him
around
and his bird, right?
I think around this time
Oh, you're
he
right.
played-
His bird is his sous chef.
I think he
Parrot.
played a chef and then a security guard in H2O.
Yes, and he's great in both roles.
Yeah,
And the
like,
charm
'cause
is
he's
just
he's a really
spilling out
he's
of
a
that
really
film.
compact role, but he steals a lot of scenery.
is very
like, in each
memorable.
one. Yeah.
Yeah.
He walks in there. He's just like, "Mama said, knock you out," and everybody's like,
And the
"All
bird's
right."
like, the bird's all
Shut
showing
up.
us. He's like, ooh, I'd hit you if you were my bird.
"Does he?"
No, he does some shit.
he
though.
winks at the
there's,
camera.
There's a
He
lot
has
of
like
banter
a
between him and the
parrot,
bird.
right? He has
Like
a pet down
it shows
there.
that
Yeah,
like,
a lot of
he
banter
cares
with
a
the
lot
parrot.
about this bird or whatever, right? And so whatever they keep going on, so they start showing like the
Starts
they're
with the beatboxing and the bird rap.
Well, my name is Parrot, and I'm here to say
I can't hang with you guys. I can't hang with the guys who are like this.
Oh man!
I like to rap
So
in a
she
rap
shows
way.
the demonstration to the to Samuel Jackson where she puts that serum in their brains
Oh yeah.
and
It's like they show. It's like the big old display room, and they're like, "This is where we do."
and they pull that shark up because Thomas Jane has to like find him to bring him up or whatever.
And don't they like cut the
shark
shark's
fucker?
like brain? They show his brain. or
Yeah.
something, And they're like, "This is where we've been injecting him."
And
This
she
is
goes,
where we give him
and he
the
goes, "Where'd you guys
fucking
find
brain
that serum?" And then Ella
brain
Cool J goes,
serum?
"It's my semen."
No, he does not say that.
He just does it under his breath. Oh,
He
Oh
says
my
serum.
God.
I thought it was semen.
they're
Oh.
putting semen in those sharks.
No, but they're taking parts of
Thomas
their brain out.
Jane's like,
They're
what?
They're squirting
They
with
put on
some.
their brains?
They're squirting with
Science
some
is
wild.
disgusting.
I think the guy from what's that fucking? Oh my god.
Reanimator.
Reanimator.
Yeah,
Little highlighter on it. They do a couple little highlighter drops.
Highlighter drops.
What's happening?
And put it in the shark.
And they're showing that like it's mending whatever like the brain damage was. Like that's what it was.
Yeah.
And Stellan Skarsgård, he's like they're like trying to pet the shark. He's like one of the lead scientists. There's a lady there that's just like in love with him. You know what I'm saying? He's so smart. His brain's so big.
Thomas Jane's the shark fucker, so they don't let him get alone with the sharks. Right?
I think the reason the shark woke up is
Not
because
for
he
too
felt
long.
a little something underneath. You know what I'm saying?
They're like, okay.
He feels something in his deepest, bluest. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
my god. They're like, are the sharks alone in their pen? Uh-oh, Thomas Jane just jumped in. He's trying to fuck one of them again.
That's
They bite Stellan Skarsgård's arm off.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's when the whole movie
They bite his
takes a
dick
turn,
off?
right?
Yeah, so you got to take
his arm.
So you got to carry up because I got to take this.
Okay.
You're gonna bust the squeege?
Well, here we'll
we can
wait for you,
pause.
'cause
Yeah,
that's like a good.
Do you guys want to do a little timeout?
we
Yeah,
can bust
sure.
the squeege.
So, was it Skarsgård? What's his name?
Kellen Skarsgård.
Skarsgård, he gets his arm.
I thought
bitten
his
off.
name was Stellan Skarsgård.
Yeah, Stellan.
Is that what it is?
Stellan Skarsgård.
That's fucking-
I keep saying
There's,
Skarsgård.
Those
They always do
speeds
the,
are weird, man. So the scientist, he gets his arm bitten off by the shark. It's chomped. Good. And he's bleeding.
Oh my god. Stellan does?
Yeah, like
Oh,
he's
okay.
bleeding like crazy, and that's pretty much like the turn in the movie where like, holy shit, they don't have the. Who would have thought they don't have the underwater compound?
Wait, no, because they
under control.
They start eating him when he's outside. When he's outside.
Well, no, I think that's what happens to Samuel L. Right?
No. So I'm mistaken. They start eating a bunch of people when they're outside, and remember one of the sharks pushes him up against a glass so that they can see that they're killing him.
Oh, that's not it.
And it's a lady who's like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah, they're like showing
That's
off
my
that they're going to kill
man.
him. Yeah,
The shark pushed the person up against the glass.
Yeah, I can't remember who that was.
The side effect of them putting that serum in their brain is that they're hyper
super
intelligent.
smart.
Mm-hmm.
That's when somebody's like,
Yeah.
I've never seen that happen before. They're like, what? That shark just swam backwards.
They're just like as smart,
yeah.
they're as smart
Yeah.
as young Sheldon, pretty much. That's smart.
Wow.
It's like triple digit
That's
IQ.
cool. And that's cool because there's also a lot of humor and charm to it, too. And then
I was
the
trying to
heart.
give those sharks my 7 digits.
What does that mean?
Silky smooth.
Oh,
Audience, I can't help you with that one.
so it's a real bloodbath, right?
I might have to cut that one out.
and
my
that's
bad.
where it
That
just-
must have been a still one.
that's
okay.
where- that's
Gotta be
just-
faster with these ones.
That's just where, like like I said, the whole movie turns, and they're just going into like.
But they
emergency mode.
start pushing that bot. Oh wait, no.
Or I don't remember.
Something
where that
happens. Something happens. They bite his arm, and he's on a fucking transfer pad, and they're trying to get rid of him, and that shark grabs him and brings him back under the water.
I think isn't it like it
But
bites
you're
onto
right.
a helicopter or some bullshit like
so
that?
that thing is underneath. That like science lab is underneath the water,
Mm-hmm.
and that's when like he gets his arm bit, and then they drag him in that where he's got a respirator on so he can breathe. So he's being pushed to he's used as a battering ram to smash that.
Yeah, so they're trying to emergency airlift the guy out of this place, right? Is that what it was?
Yeah,
And
you're right,
that-
you're right,
And
you're right,
that,
you're right.
like, the sharks somehow intercept the emergency helicopter and, like, right? And then, like, chomp on it. I don't fucking know at this point. Anyways,
All I remember
who
is
gives
the
a
pep
shit?
talk. Do you remember the pep
No,
talk?
I don't remember that. I just remember saying,
So
well,
I'm trying to remember.
The shark gives the other shark a pep
So,
talk.
so there's a pep talk scene with Samuel L. Jackson. I don't remember this happens before before the shark steals his body and brings him in the ocean or what. But there's a scene where Samuel L. Jackson talks about like how we're in bad conditions. Like we gotta like.
you know what? We're in bad conditions.
No,
It's called Under the Ocean.
No, he like tells about like how he was trapped
That's
in
bad.
snow with people and they had to eat bodies.
Oh, damn.
Is he referencing Hateful Eight? Or no, they don't eat
We were
bodies.
just in
something about
snow, and I
his-
mean, this guy's like my dick.
He kept talking about
Yeah.
he kept talking about somebody's southern
It's a
son.
staple.
But
the whole movie, you're thinking that Samuel L. Jackson is like gonna be, he's the biggest star in the fucking movie at this point.
Yeah.
and they just kill him.
so
Right.
he's telling.
Oh,
the thing,
is
he's
it
like,
early in
like,
the
so
movie?
everybody's got the. He's like, so we ate people or whatever. He's like, I never seen.
And I ate
anybody
so
like
much
that.
ass.
Yeah, he was like, I only ate the booty, but everybody else ate everything.
Oh, wow.
But so like as he's giving this emotional like speech or whatever, he gets snatched up by one of the sharks on that little docking point.
Oh,
So
and
they
it's
snatched
like
up
a
2
shocking, sudden moment in the movie.
Yeah.
right?
You're like,
Yeah.
oh,
Takes your
shit,
breath
like,
away.
He's giving the speech of like, let's get out of here. Like,
And you
I've
just
done
hear
this
the
before.
shark.
It's like super triumphant, and then they just like take his legs out from under him and kill the star of
like
the movie.
right at the moment.
The biggest
yeah.
name in the movie.
That's
and then
crazy.
we're like, all right, we're all fucked now.
Now
This
we're
Rappaport
fucked.
ain't getting out of here.
No way.
The Australian bitch ain't getting out of here.
No.
The good day, mate. Thomas
Hi.
Jane, he's good looking. I don't know if he's going to survive.
He's
that.
a pretty
Yeah.
motherfucker, though, dude.
And LL
He's
Cool
very
J and his
fit.
bird, right? And then it's pretty much just a survival movie. It's like
His hat is like a shark's fin.
up. We might as well just get into this right
So,
now.
hold on, because they crashed that shark pushes that body through the glass, it causes a whole thing to flood.
Yeah, so the whole
okay.
this whole compound,
Infrastructure is like
it's flooded. Yeah,
and they're trying
or
to
like
escape.
that one chamber of it.
Yeah,
or
yeah.
something,
So they're trying to escape upward, but like there's so many different
I see.
mechanisms that are shutting down. They have to get to up into like a higher chamber before anything like.
you thought they would have
Oh,
planned
I
this
see.
out a little better,
Yeah, right.
but they made this shark super smart, but the people not so smart.
And if I'm not mistaken, LL Cool J is like oblivious to whatever's going on.
He's
Yeah,
just
doesn't he
cooking.
have like headphones on and he's cooking or something,
like
so he doesn't
Devil's
like
Lettuce.
Listens to his
hear?
own shit. He's like,
Yeah,
"Ooh."
he's listening to LL Cool J.
He's like, I'm bad. he's like cooking up some
And
soup.
he's like, I'm bad.
Oh wow!
The parrot has a little.
Don't call it a comeback.
The parrot has a little dookie chain and like the Kango.
Oh,
It's
hat.
essentially the guy
God.
from Public Enemy. What's his name?
Kango.
It's essentially what's his
Oh,
name?
what is it?
It's
Like
Flavor
Chuck
Flav.
Flav. It's Flavor Flav.
He has a giant clock around his neck.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so LL Cool J, like, I want to say that the most like harrowing part, most probably fucked up part of the movie for me, is where they killed the man's bird.
Well, so we don't see that right away because we see like he's like flooded.
Fuck.
He's like, oh shit, the whole
like
the whole thing
kitchen,
like
the
shakes
whole
up.
galley
And,
is-
like,
Oh
shit
yeah, the
starts
whole
flooding.
kitchen's flooded
Yeah.
when he's in there.
So he's like, oh shit, like I'm trying to figure my way out or whatever. And he's like, hey, like his bird's like flying around. He's like, get the fuck out of here! Get the fuck out of here, you bitch ass! And he's like, okay,
Oh my
bird.
God.
You
little
you
bitch.
keep chirping out
You
the
little
bird.
bitch.
And then
little bit.
the little bitch ass. Don't get me started on, bro. I don't
No,
want to ruin
but
another podcast.
this movie is like they set the whole thing up, but I think they thought it'd be cool to have like, this facility that gets not completely full, but like partially full of water.
Yeah.
And the idea is like,
Oh, the
you're
power's
up to your
going
waist,
out.
you move super slow, power's going out.
Yeah.
This shark could swim up and fucking kill
We
you.
should
You
say
might
also
not even
there's
see it
three-
roll
there's
up on
three
you.
sharks. There's a
yeah.
mother shark, I think a daddy shark, and then a son shark.
But that's really cool. So there's like a
reserve
scene
shark.
with him in the kitchen, like trying to get away from a shark. Like
Yeah.
you've never seen someone trying to get away from a shark
Yeah, that's
in like
true.
a
You never
restaurant
see
kitchen.
it. Yeah, in that situation.
Yeah. And he's like climbing on tables and shit.
Yeah. But
He's
doesn't he
worried about
like
his
hide in
bird.
the oven or something? Or doesn't he hide
He
in the
does. He does
microwave?
for a
Yeah.
minute. He does it for a minute, and he turns the gas on, and then he waits until
that part
The
wasn't a
shark
good
turns
idea.
the gas on, right?
Oh, the shark.
Yo, you're absolutely
No
right.
And he
way.
lights it. He's trying to light a.
He's trying to
a
He's,
match
he's
with
got
a
a
spin.
Zippo. It's a
Oh
Zippo.
my
He goes,
With
you
the
killed
spin.
my bird.
Oh, that's
And
how
then
he ends up killing it, right?
And then he tosses
Yeah.
it into the
You
flame,
kill
and then
my
he
bird,
dives
bitch.
underwater, so the shark gets exploded, but he does it for some reason.
So LL
protected
Cool
by a
J,
barrier of
one
water.
of the greatest rappers alive.
Actors?
Actors, rappers, lovers, human beings, cooks.
Let's hear it
He
for
kills
LL.
one of the sharks right then and
It's
there.
like Christ and then LL
Bare
Cool J.
hands.
Exactly, yeah.
It's Christ, Muhammad, and then LL Cool J.
Those are the three.
Those
Oh,
are
and
the three.
Bono's fourth.
There's
I
the
think.
big one.
Bono's the white LL Cool J. Okay, let's move on.
What is the other one? What's his like alter ego when you Mr.
McFeasto?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
He was your like inspiration, right, in life?
Yeah, I was like, you know what? I hate this guy so much. I'll try to do my best never to
Do
act.
the
Not to be
opposite.
him,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, it's gone good.
The crowd thinks she made some good choices.
So our cast of characters are trying to get out of this like sinking hell
Trying to get out of a jam.
of sharks.
Yeah.
And they're
Michael
just human
Rappaport's being a
chum.
fucking bitch
He's
the
being a
whole
bitch
time.
boy, yeah. Did you remember that? But does he sacrifice himself or ends up dying, try to like turn the power on?
No, I think he's just a bitch the whole time and gets eaten for being
Yeah,
a bitch.
right.
He's threatening
being a
to
bitch.
like
See?
leak
He's not
people's
playing
private
himself.
DMs
I
the
think
whole
he keeps
time.
saying. I think he keeps saying.
Yeah.
Well,
Fucked up.
I think he keeps saying, "Well, KD said this," and then
Yeah.
he just gets chomped up.
Yeah,
Chopped
Yeah.
up and chomped up.
Enough
KD
said
gets
about
chopped
that.
up, he gets chomped up.
exactly.
So there's a lot of stuff going on with like the area flooding.
Is that a shark?
That blonde lady that liked
It's a huge
that happens a lot in the
architecture
movie.
error.
that
in
that
this
blonde
whole
lady that
bunch.
liked
Nightmare.
Stellan Skarsgård
is banging out.
There's
The
a
one he's
moment where
turning
she's
out?
climbing up a ladder. Do you remember
Ozzy,
that?
Ozzy. Is this where they get to
Wait,
the top side?
They're in like a cylinder that's like a. They're just going a ladder up,
Oh, okay.
but
To
it's
the
flooding
surface?
hella fast,
Oh yeah.
and she gets fucking chomped like through her cooch.
What?
Doesn't
Really?
she?
The shark bites are pussy?
Ow.
This could be a misremembered scene too. This
I
also
think
could
that
be-
was the scene. You gave me a script for Deep
I don't
Blue Sea
remember.
2. I think
mean,
you wrote that in your
probably
own
could
script.
have happened. It seems like that's probably possible in a shark attack movie.
she's bit from below the hips. Is
yeah,
what I'm
yeah,
getting at.
yeah.
Not necessarily like they're trying to fucking.
In a sexual way or
Yeah,
anything
yeah.
like that. Because I don't think the shark... Well,
So
I mean,
after
they
the
are-
pussy
they are-
bite,
They do like
what
fish.
happens?
They do like
when-
fish.
This is the kill shot.
Oh, my
no.
god, he smelled fish and just bit down.
Yeah, so they,
Oh,
they just...
man.
You
they're-
smelt the dum dum?
Oh, no! It was that time of the month. All right, everybody. Show me the water.
Because she,
All right, folks.
he
Yeah,
smelled
yeah,
fish.
I get it. It's very...
He smelled fish.
all very mature here. And then...
God, we gotta compose ourselves.
They,
All right.
they
Okay.
finally reach top
Let's keep
side.
going.
They're right. They finally reach land, not land, but they get up, see some daylight
To the surface.
To the surface. Thank you. Now, I believe then it's like
They
it's
open up the
LL
top.
LL Cool J. I almost called him LL Jackson. LL Cool J, Thomas Jane, and then that lab coat lady.
Yeah.
But
she's like-
Stellan doesn't
She
make
starts
it
to
either?
realize,
No,
but
okay.
she starts to
He
realize
gets
like
killed.
slowly throughout the movie, she's like, oh, like all of this shit is like
My
truly
fault,
my
right?
fault, truly
Yeah.
my fault.
The
All
blonde
because
lady?
I wanted to be an asshole and try to cure.
Oh, the Australian chick?
dementia.
So the blonde lady got killed when she got snapped
Alzheimer's.
up. But
Oh, her pussy when he...
Yeah,
he-
and yeah. Her
Like, I'm
pussy-
actually, like,
her
didn't even
body,
hit
yeah.
that like that.
Yeah,
I started saying it
through
so
our conversation,
casual.
you're trying to like piece together.
But it's that, yeah.
Uh,
She's the one who got bit.
I forget how
Very
Rappaport dies,
tragic.
but I do remember. I think he gets bitten so hard that like his foot starts floating around in the water.
Oh, and LL like
I think
sees
there's
it and
a-
it's like, ah.
There's a moment where I think where they have to go underwater to fix something,
I'm
and they have
sure,
to have
yeah,
like
I'm sure.
one or two people
Somebody's
on
on
there. It's like
lookout.
Thomas
Go-
Jane,
get
who's
that
like, I'm the
shot.
shark hunter, so I know how to fucking navigate
I'll
this
bait
shit.
myself.
Yeah, the shark
And, like,
fucker. The shark fucker was down to go in there
And that-
take him on.
Pussy ass bitch.
And
fucking
shark
Michael
fucker
Rappaport.
played by Thomas
Michael
Jane.
Rappaport. Oh no. Where he's like, no, I don't want to go out there. No, I don't want to help out. No, I just want to be a little sniveler.
Who rap?
Rap is
Rappaport?
kind of a bitch that whole movie.
Yeah. Which is an easy role for him to play.
Yeah,
It's very
it's the
believable.
natural one. You know what I'm saying? They cast people for their natural look, and his natural look is a bitch ass.
Yeah.
How would
He's very
they-
method, so he just acts like that
How would they
all the time.
respond if they were in a laboratory that's being flooded with sharks?
Yeah. And go. And scene.
Yeah.
So I think that's
Action.
when he gets murdered. It's like he's going out to help to try to like. There's like there's
Turn-
a box
flip the
outside. we
breakers
gotta-
on or
Yeah,
some
yeah,
shit, yeah.
For some reason, the breakers work underwater. That you can.
Yeah, of course.
No, something like that, right?
Yeah,
Wasn't
no,
it?
I think
there's
it was,
wires
yeah.
and-
I
it's a
vaguely
bunch of
remember that.
bullshit.
And
But he gets killed.
Yeah. So
Wait, does Stellan? You said Stellan got his arm bit off, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Was that like one of the first violent
Yeah,
things?
I think
that
he was
showed
like
So that's
the
when they're
first
that's when
kill.
they're showing that they pull one shark up, and they're showing like Samuel Jackson like your investment's worth it. Like check
how
this
big
out.
and
the brain
they have
is.
him up by like the surface.
Yeah, and everybody's
Okay.
like, oh.
And
For
Stellan
whatever
like
reason, they're all like
reaches
petting
in.
the shark. They're like, it's fine.
Yeah.
Like that stupid
Well, they
shark.
said that they had like
Yeah.
dosed it with something.
and
so
it
it's
reaches
like-
over and bites his arm off.
Yeah.
And does he die then?
No,
He's
Okay.
bleeding to death. But
so
that's-
they put like a tournament on his arm. And
The
they put,
shark
like,
puts a tourniquet on him.
Yeah,
well,
So he
per
probably
se.
felt bad about biting him.
he was like, oh shit, my
My
fault.
bad.
That's where they like get up
He
top
talks.
side or whatever.
No,
and
no.
they try to put him in that thing.
Oh, that's when
what
the
you
rescue
meant.
comes.
Yeah,
Now I remember
yeah.
what you're talking about.
Yeah,
Now I remember
That's what we
you're
were talking about
Yes,
earlier.
yes,
Yeah.
100%.
But they have to get him to the surface for the
So they're-
helicopter.
Yeah,
and they're
but
trying.
they-
There's
There's
no like
airlift.
tunnel for
And
the
what happens
helicopter.
is
Then it flies underwater.
In this film, I would.
So that he's on airlift, and then the
Shark
helicopters like
jumps
bringing him
up
up,
in the air.
and
Yeah.
it jumps up like it's fucking free
For real?
willy,
Yeah,
and
like
grabs
it's Free Willy,
grabs
exactly.
him and shakes him hard so down that it crashes the helicopter.
Yeah.
So they
Oh
have
my
no
God.
escape,
And that, like, that's what fucks
that's
up
that's what
everything.
happens with the systems and shit like
begin
that.
with, yeah.
So
okay.
so they bring that body
Real
down,
act of God.
and that
I don't know. Sorry.
so they
This
snatch
whole
that.
scenario is psycho.
That John,
There we go.
that shark has
Clean it up.
Stellan Skarsgård like bit like on his like little fucking gurney.
His balls are bit off.
Pretty
right?
much, yeah.
And he
In his
has like
mouth.
air, so he's not like dying because he still
Oh,
he has
wow.
air. So it
the
drags him
shark's,
down,
like, keeping him like that.
It snatches the cable, breaks it off or whatever, brings the helicopter down. That starts failing the systems, and then like, holy shit, what's happening? And then you see like somebody's like, what the fuck is that? And you see just this head going like, no, please don't be this.
And
Please
slowly
don't be this.
getting closer to
and
the
it's,
glass.
It's Stellan Skarsgård's character is like, no, fucking this sucks. I'm drowning, and I have this shark that has my fucking body on it, and it's using him as a battering ram, and that's
like
what
bashing
happens
him into
once.
the glass.
That's what
Once
breaks
That's
the
like a
glass.
warning intimidation thing from the shark. Like, I'm going to fucking come in and kill
Yeah,
all
it's
you.
using like
he's-
medieval strategy against the people
Oh
at that
my
point.
God.
Where it's
But it
using-
seems like he's trying to like send a message. Like, I
yeah,
didn't
yeah.
kill
I'm-
this guy. I like
Yeah, no,
pulled
no,
him up to
exactly,
the glass
big dick energy,
to have him
exactly.
beg to you, and yeah, like big dick energy and slam through. And he busts
he
through
really
the glass
dominated
with.
the humans.
Oh,
in this
100%.
He
scenario.
doms him.
100%.
So he breaks the glass with Stellan's like,
Yeah,
face.
yeah, and
Still
kills-
alive at that point.
Kills
Still alive.
Stellan, but with that
Yeah.
impact, like kills him.
And
when
that's how he
gets
turned
down.
into Bootstrap Bill in Parts of the Caribbean.
Yeah, pretty much.
The-
I think there's several
transformation's
universes that are
complete.
there's
Oh my
several
God.
universes that are connected through this.
Is there really?
frequency. Yeah.
Big universe. A lot of timelines.
A watery universe?
The multiverse here. All right, so let's
Waterverse.
let's bring her home.
With
How the
Waterworld.
fuck do we get out of this?
So
Thing.
it comes out that like it's LL Cool J.
He comes
It's
out?
that lady.
He's a shark now.
I'm still unclear if she's British or
Australian, maybe New Zealand.
That's my fault.
Yeah,
that's our
hit us
fault.
up in the comments.
That's
Is
not
that
for the. That's
out of
for
the. So you said only 3 people survive?
I think
I
she's
think I've been
British.
to this point.
I think
Oh,
she's
okay.
British. I think she's
Is she like an actress you've seen and stuff before?
Her name's
a
like
couple times. She's also in
Pharaoh
300.
Barrow or something.
Farrah O'Barrow? I think she's great. Oh,
Rosie
no, I'm
O'Barrow?
thinking of Meryl Streep. Okay, I
She's-
get those two mixed up.
It's
Farrah
Rosie
O'Barrow.
O'Barrow. She's the Australian version of
Rosie
Rosie O'Donnell.
She was a pharaoh.
No, I
but
think she's.
Oh,
British.
Mia Farrow.
Her
Yeah,
name's
she's great.
Saffron Burrows.
Definitely
Oh, Mia
British,
Farrow.
right?
Okay.
I'll look it up.
Saffron
she's from
Burrows?
London town.
She's from Essex.
We're having Saffron on the show next week to talk about this.
So
tune
she's
into that.
So she's like fully absorbed.
Ms.
She's like,
Burrows.
She's like, this is my
British.
fault, and they're saying Thomas Jane is like, dude, they're gonna.
So that wasn't from memory. We
He was
looked
like,
up.
he's like the last shark is gonna get out. We gotta figure out a way.
Oh, there it
Yeah,
is.
we pretty much got to sacrifice ourselves.
There it is.
Because if this
going.
shark
It's coming.
if this shark gets out
I
into
heard
the
it.
regular ocean, it's all for naught.
So
The world is over.
LL Cool J and
They'll take
Thomas
over.
Jane tried to like sedate the shark,
Yeah.
and somehow
By freestyling?
doesn't
Yeah.
It's either LL Cool J or Thomas Jane gets stabbed
slip it
and
a Mickey.
harpooned into the shark.
Yeah,
Where they're
yeah,
stuck
right.
together.
No.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Well, it's LL Cool J, right? Oh, that's right, because he's wearing a chef gear, right? Is he
Yeah,
harpooned
yeah.
on like his leg through somebody's like through the shark's fin?
Yeah, it's
For
pretty
real?
much the worst way to like.
And Thomas Jane's the one who shot it?
I'm pretty.
Yeah, I think. Yeah.
wow.
They didn't
So-
plan it
so-
like that though.
So they're
Right, it's
so
accident.
Thomas Jane's like trying to find his next shot. He's like, but he's in my way. He's in my way, right? So she
And then
goes,
it'd be,
she
"He's
goes,
in my
oh
way."
well, guess it's my time then, innit?
He's smart Tom.
I'm a
isn't he?
bloody fucking blinder, and she like puts her hand up,
A blind.
but she's a bloody blinder because she cuts her hand.
I think she's kind of peaky.
she cuts her hand
She's a
and
little
jumps in the
peaky.
water.
She's a cheeky.
Cheeky peaky.
to get the.
And she's a blinder.
She cuts her hand to get the shark's attention because it can smell blood in the water.
So she
Yeah.
jumps in and she
Yeah.
gets eaten out
like
real
immediately,
quick.
and you think she's.
Oh,
just,
she didn't cut her hand.
But it's
She was
not by
just
the
on
shark.
her period.
It's by LL Cool J. Eats her out.
You think-
Oh, so she didn't cut her hand. She just dropped her tampon in the water, and then it.
Uh,
I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have even come
so
tonight.
you think that? I mean,
If I'm
she-
gonna say stuff like that.
You think she's going to be the last girl, right?
Yeah,
And
yeah,
then
yeah,
like
yeah.
this is another where they kind of like pull the rug out from under you, where it's like, oh, we've killed another person, like main
Oh
character.
right, that you weren't. Yeah,
You
thought
weren't
was gonna
expecting
make
that
it
at
out.
all. It's just like, oh fuck, like now, damn, like now LL's all jacked up at this point, and it's Thomas Jane, right?
And he's like, you kill my bird.
Pretty much,
Did she
yeah.
kill my
And then the bird is, you know,
On first of
it
all, you
comes
killed my
back in a
bird.
big bad way because he.
So if I'm not
The
mistaken,
bird throws a harpoon at all 3 sharks and kills all of them, right?
If I'm not mistaken, both men make out together. They look at each other in the eye and they go, "You know what? My deepest, my bluest, my head's inside your asshole." No, I'm just kidding.
My
but that
they
was-
somehow
hat's
kill the
inside
shark,
your
right?
eye.
they see.
Wait, LL and the parrot say that to each other?
Well, the parrot's dead,
The parrot's
So
dead
no.
at this point. He's
That would be ridiculous.
and Thomas Jane.
Come on, please.
But don't they see like, I'm coming like rescue, like as all this shit's happening?
Something.
His hat
happened.
is just like a shark's fin.
I mean, there's
I mean,
Kango
it is
hats.
remarkable.
Everybody's wearing a Kango hat by the end of this movie.
No, that was one of the first movies that I've seen where it was like two male protagonists like
That are wearing
survive
Kango.
like a what's like a scary movie.
It was kind of similar to the end of Jaws, actually, because there's two survivors in the
Again,
end of Jaws.
I've only seen The Revenge. I've never seen the actual.
What?
Get out of
Why would
here.
you
I'm being
see
honest-
the
I'm being honest
Revenge?
with you.
But
It's
not
just-
Well,
the
I'm just saying
original?
it's.
compelling.
I'm saying it's similar, and like probably that Jaws is the biggest shark.
I'm not
movie, so-
bullshitting
Yeah.
you guys, so I don't
And
know
the two guys.
how the first one ended. So
Well, I don't. Well, I'm not bullshitting you. I don't know how this movie ends. I don't. I remember up until
Take
this point,
that.
and I don't. The shark gets killed somehow.
It is in the
Get on
deepest
that?
of the bluest.
He either
Thomas
beats-
Jane kills him. I know.
He beats it in a rap. LL Cool J beats it in a rap battle.
And then
It's best
Thomas
of
Jane
three.
just punches
so
it
he gets
to death.
stunned. He gets
He gets
stunned.
stunned. He puts on
He
the dookie
stuns
chain.
the shark,
Yeah.
and Thomas Jane just punches it. all the
But
way
they
till
kill it
death.
somehow, right? I mean, they electrocute it or they do something to it.
Do they blow it up with like the oxygen tank, like Jaws?
I think they put
Shoddy,
him in
the rifle, I mean?
rotisserie. The two boys, I think. Put
They
him in-
rotisserie
Come
the shark.
on. I'm
If you have a
highly
better
doubtful.
idea how he died, then let me
Well,
know.
I'm just saying.
That might have
Probably,
been it,
I
actually.
don't know if
'cause
that
I
would
don't
have killed him,
remember.
to be honest.
But it would have roasted it.
No. Would have made him docile.
He would have been
Smoked a
kinda
cigarette
toasty
and been
and
like, I don't want to
roasty.
kill any humans after that. Well, yeah, but so they somehow vanquish the shark. They somehow kill the shark, and
He's vanquished. I'm not sure if he's killed.
they murder the shark in cold blood.
Well, they have actually
God.
they have two sequels to this movie.
Do they now?
The third one I think
They
came
do?
out within the next within the last couple of years. The
Holy
third one, yeah,
shit!
yeah.
Is it just about? Is there
And
another
it's
shark we
starring
didn't know about?
like Tom Hardy,
Cillian Murphy,
Tom Hanks.
just some heavy hitters.
And they put better actors.
Yeah, every movie.
It's like the top actors.
Oh man. Yeah,
God.
Daniel Day-Lewis was in the last one actually. Surprisingly.
So our buddies
Jordan
and I,
Peele's
our,
doing the
our
new
buddies and I
DBC.
used to talk about how how dorky the LL Cool J
Song.
because he did a fucking MTV make a music video
for this movie.
Deepest Bluest. My head is like a shark's
Yeah,
fin.
he
Where
made a
he's
song
like-
for the soundtrack
He's half shark in the movie,
and a
And
music video for
we,
the song.
we
Or
kept
that
talking about how
music video,
fucking
rather.
like dorky that
He's
like
half
hook
shark
was.
in it?
he becomes the shark. He morphs into a shark, like
In the
Animorph
music
style.
video?
And then,
That's tight as
and then
fuck.
about like what is it, like 5 years ago? Our buddy's like, no. Our buddy who's like a LL Cool J head is like, no, that's a bar from one of his like songs.
Yeah, his old
Like,
school song.
deep-
Oh, because there was
Deepest
a
Bluest, my head.
lyric in it where we would talk about how weird it is, like deepest bluest, my hat is like a shark's
Yeah,
fin.
but he says, like-
we thought it was deepest bluest, my head is like a
Yeah,
shark's
we always-
fin.
yeah.
And we're like, that's
Well, not
so
zaddy.
dorky. That's like if you were 5 years old, you'd say that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so our
So-
He's
buddy,
incorporated his own like old school
Yeah.
rhyme shit into
Yeah.
the movie, which is kind of
Oh
smart.
yeah, it's his own song. He's
Yeah,
referencing,
yeah,
right?
yeah. our buddy Nasty Nate, shout out to Nasty.
Yeah, we gotta
I-
get Nate on the podcast.
Shout out to Nate. I highly suggest anybody going and watching that.
My hat
music
is like a
video,
shark's fin.
If you
Yes.
do.
Oh, 100%.
It's awesome.
So everything that we were talking shit about this movie, I think this movie is
It's a
truly
cool
pretty
movie.
cool.
yeah,
to
I
watch.
would say like
It's-
yeah.
yeah.
I'd say check it out. Like
If you
I'd
like
watch it again.
fucking,
It's a horror movie.
basically
it's
a
like
horror movie,
shark
kind of like a
attack
slasher
movie.
or something,
Yeah,
but
kind of like a
mixed with a
science
shark,
fiction sort of
mixed
thing.
with science fiction, yeah. And LL Cool J in his peak, where like he was legit, like, you know,
one of the hottest actors.
I don't know if I want to say
put into a
steals the
movie.
show, but yeah, he had crazy charisma
No,
at this time.
100%.
Like,
Yeah.
you just wanted to
100%.
watch
He's definitely
him
the most
just
likable
be charming
person in
and
the
stuff.
movie.
Yeah,
And I'm
super
not
likable.
saying this to be like.
And the directors knew it. Like he's in it a lot.
I'm
as,
not
like,
saying
a
this
side
to be like a
character.
joke or anything like that, but at the same time, he was doing like In the House, like that UPN show, like where I was like, oh shit, like he's actually acting now, like he's
Yeah.
actually like putting on roles.
You
know
and then
how-
he started putting in like small, minute like movie roles. Like
Yeah.
he was like in toys and shit like that.
Was
And
he
then, like,
really?
Yeah,
Yeah,
the one with
and-
Robin Williams.
and
Remember, he
H2O.
kept like going camouflage and he'd open his eyes, and then he'd be like people would see him.
That's cool.
No,
But I believe you.
Yeah,
but and Halloween H2O, you're saying, right?
Yeah, so he did H2O, and then he did a bunch of other shit after that. But like, yeah, he's like a pretty solid actor. I think that was
Yeah.
like around the time that he was being solidified, because he also did
Yeah.
SWAT. I think 2 or 3 years later, right?
I think so. Yeah. So he's getting like bigger roles.
He's getting heat for his shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and definitely like solidifies himself as an actor.
And
I think,
SWAT is like our generation's Lawrence of Arabia.
That's
Oh,
true.
no.
So it was like when he
100%.
hit that,
Uh,
people were like, "Wow, it's happening!
Yeah, so
It's all coming together."
With that, I'd say the breakout performance, LL Cool J. I'd suggest checking out the movie if you guys can.
If you're not afraid of the water,
That is. Hey. All right. Well, everybody, thanks for listening. It's been Dante, Craig,
My hat is like a Sharks fan.
Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Does anybody have any more comments about the movie?
Deepest bluest. My hat is like a Sharks fan.
Yeah, I'm officially a co-conspirator, guys. So just
Art is a
You
co-conspirator.
were-
He's no longer a guest on the show. He's
Yeah.
here for the long haul.
That's like
He's
on
made
Cinema
it.
at the Cinema, where Greg Turkington is the guest, but he's like just in reality the co-host. But the other guy calls him a guest, like almost to like keep him below him. I think that's what we're doing. We're trying to keep Art like below.
That's fine, but
he's
give me
just-
There's a hierarchy.
Even though
give
he's
me a title.
always
Just
on.
give me a good title from now on. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
You
shit!
feel me?
You're the executive guest.
You're the fucking.
I like when I have the sound effect of the air horn whenever we announce you, because I feel like that kind of fits your energy. Your DJ air horn.
Yeah. All right, everybody. Well, thank you for joining us here at the theater. It's been Movies from Memory.
Oh, we should pull up Deepest Bluest. Let's just play it at the end. Deepest
To
Bluest.
play, dude.
Have a good one. Art, you want to say? Yeah, have a good night.
Lad. I can show you pictures that'll make your shit turn white. And guess what I found in there?
Roaches.
Hello, roachy, woachy, woachies.
Shit, child ain't nothing but a word. Oh, that's disgusting.
Are they're
Super
alive and
cute.
stuff?
Little yummies were in there.
How many did you pop in the oven, then Murph and chew up and eat?
Oh, well, I pulled a Pumbaa where I was like, some of these are juicy yet satisfying.
So you saw it
Let's
in
throw up
that
after.
restaurant. Did you see it? Was it like a Chinese food place? Or something else?
That's you. They say hello. Welcome.
When Art walked in, they hit that? Okay, I gotta chill out on some of that.
The gong's actually Middle Eastern.
Yeah.
Check your privilege.
That's right. Oh, you white man. It serves.
All right, welcome to the Cis White Male Show.
Revenge of the
There's
Cis.
none of these, so we're one of a kind. We're trying to represent.
When's the white man gonna have a chance? The vampires win? You have to keep watching to find out.
Were there at like the bar and those things come to
no.
like eat people?
I don't know.
Oh, I've seen everything.
Was this before Legacy of Kain? Is that a shark?
This last time I was shouting a little too much.
What?
We're back in the cinema. Got our popcorns back in
Got
handy.
a pack of Jujubes.
There's
A Pepsi, but not a Coke? Okay,
I don't
maybe
know
a
why that
Coke
was
if
funny.
they
Got a
didn't have
bag-
Pepsi.
Got a box of popcorn with a hole?
With
Oh
the hole?
my God.
With the hole, mind you?
His hat is like a shark's fin.
It would just show the process of them pushing like that fucking pink meat like out. And when I took a bite, it was just like, oh, this tastes like not good. At least I know it's shit food. I could show you pictures that'll make your shit turn white.
I got a belly full of white dog crap.
Shot.
West in the outback. It's in the water.
I'm a bloody fucking blinder.
They're
Michael
just human
Rappaport's being a
chum.
fucking bitch
He's
the
being a
whole
bitch
time.
boy, yeah.
Don't call it a comeback.
My souffle chef.
And she gets fucking chomped like through her cooch.
When it's time to shatter the glass, it's time to whip some ass. Oh, chalkboard scratch. You ever been sharking?
Where's the...
Talking about working for a living.
You said you ever been sharking?
Yeah, remember Quint? He scratches the chalkboard. Reet. I can catch a damn shark, but I'm drunk as fuck. And I probably have a lot of sexual assault allegations, but I can kill the damn shark.
He was definitely running
Is that
away
from,
And they're like, okay, but we only have like $10,000 to offer someone to do this. I'll take $500.
And a case of
Dollars? That's it? And a case of damn beer. A case of Ham's beer.
and a gallon of Evan Williams.
Oh my God.
Can I get a hell yeah? They're like, what? What else goes?
Can I get a hell yeah? What?
Craig, I can fill you up. Hey, Craig, I can fill you up. They always do the,
speeds are weird, man.
So when
Balls are bit off.
Pretty
Right.
much.
my pseudonym when I play guitar is called the blunt, because I don't want to be the edge.
Oh, no.
I don't want to be in my
my
50s or
God.
60s
I'm the
and still call
precipice.
myself the edge.
Oh my god, but you'll be the blunt. I'm the precipice.
Hey, get out.
That's true.
Because he already took
Hey,
the
can
edge.
I call Dante God's thumbnail. That's for another movie, though. That's a different movie.
All right, so we're
God's thumb, man.
Pussy ass bitch.
The Omega moves.
Those bitches we love to love, but we don't tell our friends about.
His hat is like a shark's fin. The shark bites her pussy? So she didn't cut her hand, she just dropped her tampon in the water.
We'll talk about it behind closed doors. We don't have to have the audience on right
I'll
now.
Google it.
Hey, Craig, I can fill you up.
Is that a shark?